Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more infection-free zone. Um, Playing music again. Always scares me when they're playing music. So, we played a lot. I keep going back to the USA, and we're gonna go back there again today. And the reason I'm going back is because I will recant my previous statement. It is possible to beat the demo. Um, so you don't always die. I was able to last night, really early in the morning. I've been trying to play some of the game and trying to figure out now whether or
The
not I'm
world.
going to beat the game today is a completely different story. We're going to try it. So what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do
Operator, this
is
is first.
we need to maximize our time.
Okay.
So the
Find
trick here
something to
is
eat as fast as
we're going to
possible.
create another squad. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on these guys. I'm going to send
On my
one
way.
group down here to that thing. I'm actually sending them really far away, and
Reporting.
I'm doing that kind of on purpose because I want them to try to go find a car. It's really what I need them to do at this point,
Going there.
because the sooner we start finding vehicles, the better off we are. Uh, and you want to be able to find vehicles very early in the game, and be able to get mobile. So if it takes you a little bit of running, and especially that first day, trying to get as far as you can away from the base, the better. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start this guy, and this is specifically for the demo. If I was playing an actual game, I would be going slightly different at this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go here to watchtowers. I'm gonna build a wooden tower here. So I'm gonna build me a couple of wooden towers. I'm gonna put me a wooden tower right here in this corner. I'm gonna put me one down here, and I'm gonna put me one over here. So the trick here is we're trying to get pretty much as many guns as we can and as much defensive power as we can. And with these extra towers being out here, what will end up happening is the when the zombies come in, they'll actually attack those, and we'll be able to deal with it. Now, normally the game tells you to build an antenna, it tells you to build a cookhouse, it tells you to build farms, it tells you to do a bunch of that stuff. And if I was going to be going a lot further into the game, and trying to go further into playing an actual series, and I knew I had more than 7 days to be able to play, I would definitely be doing all that stuff. I'd be trying to source a good food supply. I would be trying to source a lot of those things, and make sure that I'm able to do that. Really, the goal here is, and at least the way I figured out how to kind of beat the demo so far, um, is to do basically as many guns as I can. So find a car very early in the beginning, and start loading as many firearms as we can find. And we want to try to get as many of those put to use as we can as soon as we can. Now I have noticed that, as we I think I can probably go.
Construction complete.
So I have two guys here, so I'm gonna
Waiting
go ahead. I'm
order.
gonna
We are
create
out
another
of
squad.
resources.
Now that's my because it wants
On your
firearms for
command.
that.
Roger.
So I'm gonna send these guys out. And I've noticed now, there's been a couple of patches, and it seems like these guys only have two weapons right now. But if they find another weapon in here, they'll actually arm it, or they'll arm themselves with the weapon. So it looks like we are low on the old vehicle. I was hoping we were gonna find, and really all I'm doing is I'm basically just trying to
Sir,
run into
just found a
a
car that
vehicle
looks
at some
drivable.
point.
Let's try to.
So now
Okay.
specifically,
Try it.
like that's the second best vehicle is that guy there.
Waiting orders.
So now that
On
I
my
found a
way.
vehicle, I'm gonna basically tell them to go get the vehicle, because the sooner I have the vehicle, the better it is for everybody. These guys, I actually want. I'm gonna send them. I'll let them search.
Chief,
Yeah, you're fine. You
Yes,
don't actually need a
that sounds
shelter.
like a good idea.
I want you guys to go back there. Okay, I'm gonna try it
Reporting.
again. You go back there.
Going there.
Did you guys? Yeah, so they found two guns in there. So, they
Operator.
basically. No, wait, no, they didn't. That was the other guy. So they just found food in the gun store. So that makes sense.
Ah, missed.
All right, so they've actually gotten the car.
Well, we're gonna see.
Let's see. Where is another good place for me to send these guys?
Chief,
You'll be fine. We're already chopping down wood.
Okay, let's gather some wood.
Let's see. All right,
On
fine.
my
You just
way.
go up there. All right, so these guys
On
here,
your command.
we're gonna send
Roger.
them down here to see if we can find more weapons. I was hoping these guys are letting me down. Oh no, they they are not letting me
Ready
down
for action.
anymore. They have found the truck.
We're on the move.
So the truck, for storage wise, is probably the best vehicle you can find. The station wagon is the second best, and then the Crown Vic type car is it's the one with the smallest storage. But it's really
Building
a
clear.
question of whatever you can find. So if you find, a Crown Vic in the beginning and that's all you have, guess what? You're using a
Waiting
Crown Vic
orders.
today. If you're searching around and all you can find, if you find the first car you find is a truck,
Roger.
guess what? You're driving a truck today. Um, so it's really having a vehicle
Operator.
it just gives you so much more speed, and
Going
allows you
there.
to get around the map a lot faster. And
Clear.
being able to do that stuff in the beginning sometimes is so much quicker because they can cover so much more of the maps, just trying to get back and forth. The only bad thing, and I wish that they had, was being able to separate a squad out. So if you get out and you find several cars, being able to take, two people, put them in one car, and two people put them in another car, and then have that to be able to get a vehicle back, to be able to bring extra vehicles back. That would be really helpful. Um, there's
we
some
finished
things that
construction.
could be really helpful to be able to move things around and stuff like that. But it's
Sir.
hey, you're fine.
Great. Any stock will
I'm gonna
come in
kind of
handy.
blow through some of this fairly quickly because I'm trying to get.
We're on the move.
Uh, actually, you know what? Nope. I've changed my mind. I would like for you guys to stay there.
We're on the move.
It's too late. You guys just stay
Roger.
in headquarters. So those guys are searching.
Building clear.
These guys will get back in.
Going
Well,
there.
they're gonna go get more ammo.
Roger. Reporting.
But now, yeah, so they're bringing back the cars just half full of
We're on the
freaking
move.
ammo. But you see, like it's already getting dark, and they have all that to travel, and they'll be fine. These guys up here, let's see if we can get some food out of this place. We'll do that. We'll give them a little bit of speed.
Sir, it is
No, you're fine.
Okay, let's be safe.
All
We're
right,
ready.
so we just got 2 cans of food. Those guys have been failing me. That's what they're doing.
On my way.
So you see, we already have 2 of these buildings kind of up and running. In the next couple of days, hopefully, we'll find enough weapons to outfit them, which would be really helpful, and will greatly increase our ability to hold off the zombie hordes as they decide to beat us up. So, I guess I should unpause it. That will make them get back to the base faster. So I am really looking forward to
Carry on. We need those resources.
trying to get more of this game, more information about it, more stuff from
Sir.
it.
Just
I would love to
Get
be able to
ready to
get,
fight.
um, I want access to the game. The full game, be able to go wherever I
Chief,
want to go, be
no
able to go
signs
to
of
different
smoke.
places, be able to
Coming
select
out of
my
the
own headquarters. That stuff is all
Let's
freaking really
investigate.
really good and helpful. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Hostiles inbound.
So we'll let this guys, you know, kind of chill. And
Horde
the other
spotted.
thing too, and I've really noticed, is trying to make sure that you
Receiving.
have your
We're on the
people
move.
back in your headquarters at night. You want them, you know, they may not be there
Ready for action.
first thing at night,
We're on the move.
but you want to make
We're
sure that
ready.
they're pretty rapidly,
We're on the move.
you know, sent back there. Um,
Receiving.
so what I'm going to do with these guys is I'm looking specifically for gun places, the gun icon here on the map. So we're
Going
going to
there.
send them down here.
Ready for action. On my way.
Construction complete.
And then once we do that, we'll go down here. We'll look and see if we can find some word. Whoops. For some reason, this game,
Ready for action.
it does not like my mouse,
On my way.
and it does weird things sometimes. So I'm going to basically use the
This
extra
night was easy.
Agree. Let's
the
build a
extra
working
time,
tower.
let these guys go over here and get this guy. So once they get done doing this, probably send them over here to this little food place. If they find a car, we'll have them grab the car.
Chief.
We did find, says we found an assault
Use it
rifle,
with
so
caution.
that's good. So then basically I'm
Roger.
literally hopping from gun place to gun place. So it would be nice if I could do that
Chief.
and like drag it
Found
and
some
be like, okay,
survivors.
hey, you know, this is great. You guys found that.
Bring them
Could
in.
could you figure out how to use it? So, and then the other thing too is when you do this, you'll actually see the civilian come out and walk back. So if you do this late at night, this civilian's walk back to the base at night. So you have to be careful with that because I did that the other day. I almost got him killed.
Clear. We're ready.
So they found a pistol and armed it, but they don't have any ammo.
Roger.
And it is possible to find guns and ammo in these other places. It's just you have a higher probability of finding it inside of the buildings that with a firearm on them. You know what? Let's send you down here to this guy.
Operator.
8 o'clock in the
Going there.
morning. Let's get us another card going. Like I said, cars in the game and being able to your teams to be mobile, your squads to be
Clear.
mobile when they're out and about. It
On my way.
it literally changes the game so much. Do we have more ammo?
Operator. We're on the move.
All right,
On
so
your
you
command.
guys are good. We have. There's another firearm
Going
up
there.
there. So yeah, so then you know you can run down through here, and usually I find a good amount of vehicles down here also. There's usually I've seen 2, sometimes 3 trucks on this map. It does seem a little procedurally generated, uh, so it's not always the same stuff every single time. Like a lot of the times, the different buildings and stuff, there's some variance it seems, um, but I don't know. I haven't really paid attention enough to pull all the numbers out and make sure of exactly what's going on. Uh, but the fact that and these are cherry pick missions of it, are maps obviously for the demo
Clear.
itself and specifically. So one thing of ammo. That's it.
We're
That's all
ready.
you found in there. And last time I found
We're on the move.
guns in there.
Building clear. We're ready.
Still 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock, slowly progressing through. We'll eventually get there. So, and then you can look at the menu. Obviously, you know, you see the station wagon, you see the car, station wagon, car, station wagon. There's a truck way down there. So I did find another truck. Another sedan.
We're running out of stock.
You're fine. You'll probably live. Maybe. We'll see. All right. 11, 12. All right. Good. What do we find there?
On
And
your
now you
command.
can take like this and go, we'll do this and tell them to do that. So what will
Building
happen is if
clear.
they don't find anything in that, or they don't find enough to fill up, they'll go to the other one. And then once they get done with that, then they'll go back to their station.
Ready for action.
We have 2 assault rifles that we found on these guys now.
Going there.
So we'll go ahead and have them go up there and do that. Now
Reporting.
I haven't found anything in this little car icon yet.
Building
I
clear.
don't know if that's supposed to be a garage. I don't know if you'll find parts to repair your vehicle, if it's something that's added later. And the same thing with the gas station, or it looks like a little like a gas icon. I haven't found anything in those either. So I don't know if obviously
Clear.
this is a demo. It's an early access. We don't know if you know what else to be added. I know
Building
they
clear.
are saying that it's supposed to have extra
Ready for
guns.
action.
It's supposed to have a bunch of extra stuff in the game. So we are actually getting. You know what?
Going
We'll go
there.
ahead and go down there. And I am using the pause quite often because I
Waiting
want
orders.
your time is very limited here. And what I want to do is I want to
On
actually
my way.
run you all the way down there. Oh, there's another truck over there.
Roger.
So we'll see if we find
We're
anything
not
in this
alone here.
place. Oh, somebody found somebody to shoot in the face. So, and like
Receiving.
if you find something here where it has this guy, so what I like doing is I watch them, and you'll see they'll start fighting and doing this. And if they start getting damaged like that,
Chief.
Okay, let them rest.
I'll tell them to leave. So that way, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, obviously you guys didn't want me to come play in there. We will leave. We'll come back and talk about that later.
We're on the move.
So that way they are injured, but they're still alive. So
Waiting
these
orders.
guys have found nothing in that building. And every time I've searched the car, the one with it looks like a car icon, and the
Clear.
ones that look like a gas icon, I haven't ever found anything in them, which is
Waiting
kind of
orders.
sad. All right, so we'll get you to start heading back
Going
also.
there.
And then that way these guys will be out and about in probably the nighttime. So they're going to slowly take their time to get over there. We'll go ahead and speed them up a little bit.
On my way. Roger. Roger. Going there.
Now, in order to get them to switch vehicles, what I'm going to do is I'll select the car. I'm going to tell these guys to get out, right? And then I'll
Ready
select
for
them,
action.
and then I'm going to right click on the
Going
truck.
there.
And then that will cause them to basically move to the other vehicle. And now this is their new car.
Receiving.
I'll select them like that, and then I'll have them also go back.
Roger.
So now they should be nice little tour of the map, and then they'll eventually get back to the base. And then honestly, we'll probably have these
Receiving.
guys.
Going there.
We'll have them go get back into this car. Then I'm gonna have I didn't select them, right? Nope, I didn't.
Receiving.
Don't want to select them. I'm gonna send them down here to this truck.
Roger.
So we are getting late at night. And it's gonna be dark soon. But you can't have them out at night. It's not that big of a deal. They just face to each other. All right, cool. They just face to each other. It makes sense. So you can't have them out at night. You can't have them out doing whatever they need to do. Uh, it's just obviously there's a greater chance of them running into hordes at night. And depending on if I get down here and there's a bunch of hordes in the area, I'll have them turn around and start going back.
Another one incoming.
But you want to make sure you have at least some people up here. So like, and then these hordes are going to get out on the road, and then this other car is going to come through here in a second.
Sir, it's almost night.
Okay. Get
So
ready
hopefully
to defend the
they'll be
zone.
running through the middle of the road there, and you'll see this is going to end badly for them. And you'll see they do actually run them over.
Horde
So
spotted.
it's glorious. All right, so we're gonna have these guys get down here.
Infected incoming.
We'll have them. So it doesn't seem like there's any
Horde
infected
spotted.
around.
Roger.
So we're gonna have them go ahead and jump into the
Infected
truck.
incoming.
The infected are pillaging a building.
So it sounds like they're being ornery up here.
Hostiles inbound.
Yep, they're attacking our
They're
building.
gone.
All right, they're good. They're gone.
Horde
Back
spotted.
down here.
Ready for action. On my way.
We'll go ahead and have them. We'll have them search a couple of buildings. There don't seem to be any affected close to them. So if there's no infected around you, you can kind of do some
Horde spotted.
scavenging and some stuff at night.
Building clear.
It's a do so at your own
Ready
risk,
for
right?
action.
It's obviously
Roger.
this isn't a safe option to do. But we're already down here, so we might as well, you know.
They're gone.
And of course, you know, being at night, you don't have to worry about them really being
Clear.
inside of the buildings so much.
Waiting. Going there.
But the other
We are
side
out
too
of
is you
resources.
do have to worry about as you're doing stuff at night like that. If I drive back to the headquarters,
Roger.
there's a chance that I drag hordes back into the headquarters with me. It's quite possible they're going to get back just in time to be sent out in the morning again, because I'm a jerk.
Infected incoming.
All right, so, and we're on a tight time schedule,
Horde
trying to make
spotted.
sure that we have
They're
enough
coming
people
towards us.
and enough guns and stuff to be able to do what we need to do here.
Horde spotted. We need backup. Horde spotted.
All right, well, let them kind of do a little bit. Daylight comes out, you'll see them. They'll start to go back into their base. We'll go ahead. We'll pause up.
Reporting. Going there. On your command. Going there.
See if we can get these guys out.
Receiving.
Cool. We'll grab one of the trucks. We'll grab one of the trucks. All right. We'll go look and see if we can find more guns. Probably could use some food while I'm at it. What I may do. Oh wow, that's not. Oh no, there it is. That's the food place.
On my way.
We'll send those guys to go get food.
On my way. Ready for action.
Those guys are okay with that. Let's see. Is there... Okay, there's more guns up there.
We're on the move. We're on the move.
So we'll get these guys loaded in too.
Ready for action.
Then these guys over
We're
here
on the
also.
move.
That is a really large building. and having one group kind of going in there by themselves takes them a very long time. It takes them usually like a day, day and a half to get through it.
To all members, the infection is in decline.
Just the normal thing. Unfortunately, none of the stuff that is it's kind of built into the game
Chief, this
for
is
it
the
to
same.
do stuff, and for us to build the antenna and to do things like that. But the demo
Let's go
doesn't
then.
really go into a lot of that stuff. And if you're trying to just beat the demo, um,
Chief,
it, putting
many of our
resources
workers.
into those things makes it difficult.
We're gonna see.
Oh, you know what?
Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Change my mind. You go and see if there's guns in there. Sometimes it's more important to find guns than food. No, and like I said, if I was trying to go through the demo, I would be building a cookhouse. I'd be building uh, plots. I'd
Danger
be
close.
putting um, ooh, yeah.
We're
I've
ready.
decided that I don't want
Roger.
to go in there.
Building clear.
I've changed my mind.
We're ready. On my way.
Let's try a different place.
Waiting orders.
Found another assault rifle. Okay. So, like I said, mostly what I'm doing is I'm
Roger.
looking for places that have that gun icon. And in the demo, you're basically trying to ramp up as fast as you can, so that you're able to turtle at night. Um, so being able to be, to turtle as much as you can
Operator.
will greatly increase your chances
Clear.
of being able to beat
Ready for action.
the crazy horde that is going to send after you. So basically, you want, probably two or three, at least two, possibly three groups of searchers. You want them all in vehicles. You want them out as much as you can, and trying to get as much as you can coming in, and then trying to make sure you have enough weapons to keep them all armored
On
or
my way.
all well armed. And then on top of that, you want to make sure that you have enough extra pistols to probably at two or three watchtowers pretty close to around your base. And the reason you want the watchtowers is because as the hordes come in, they'll attack the watchtowers first. If they're also armed, then the watchtowers are now firing back. All your squads that are inside your headquarters are firing back, and it allows you to cut through the hordes that are coming in a little bit quicker,
Building clear.
and keep them knocked down. Because if not, they get into your headquarters, and then it's a sad day because then you all die, and it's not fun. Being dead
Ready for action.
sucks.
On my way.
Being undead, I don't know. Never tried that. So, all right. So let's see. Where are these guys going?
Operator.
So we found two food so far.
Clear.
Really? That whole big building, and you found two food. Just so we're clear, you guys suck. There's a lot of seed type things here.
We're ready. We're on the move.
All right. Sent you guys up over there. So it's nicer if you can keep them kind of close together, and you're not having to kind of jump around the map trying to figure out who's next and what they're doing. But in the beginning, especially the first couple of days,
Our
you're kind
people
of
are
just,
starving.
Clear.
I know you guys want food,
We're ready.
so let's
On
have
your
them
command.
bring the truck
On my
over
way.
to there. Got a little bit of ammo, a little bit of food.
We are out of resources.
We're trying to find food, well, and we're ammo. So
Receive it.
you guys have not found anything really super useful. Oh no, you're
Roger.
still going there. Okay. And then the trick is to make sure that
Clear.
as they get done running
Ready for
through the
action.
different rooms and
Going
stuff
there.
like that, you're kind of keeping an eye on them so that they
Roger.
you're keeping them moving. Because the real problem is if
Operator.
you
Going
just
there.
leave them sitting there, they'll just stand there and twiddle their thumbs all day long and play with their Rubik's cube and not actively do anything, which is great.
Clear.
As they just sit there and slowly starve to death.
Operator.
They are not the smartest ones.
Roger.
Right, so that guy's going. So we'll see if we can get some more food while we're down here. See if we can. And the pickup trucks, like I said, they'll hold 24. The sedans hold, I think it's 10. The station wagons hold like 19, I think, and the truck holds like 24. So you can carry a lot more items in the truck. So that's the reason you want the truck. As far as I can tell,
Building
everything
clear.
else is pretty much exactly the same.
Ready for action.
There's no real difference between it.
Going
Um,
there.
maybe in the future there'll be fuel efficiency, or maybe the truck won't do as much, or they'll limit to how many people you can put in the truck or something. I don't know, but right now the truck, as far as I can tell, is the way to go. Uh, Ultimately,
Waiting
the
orders.
like I said, being able to carry more stuff is helpful. All right, keep an eye on the time. So we'll probably do this one, and once these guys
Building
get
clear.
back from there, we're gonna have them head
Reporting.
over to this one.
We're on the move.
We'll go back up here. We'll look at these guys. They're going down here to check this guy out. Like a pub. They're still scanning that big building there. They're scanning that one. So pretty much now, as soon as we get done
Building clear.
with whatever they find, actually a little bit of food, not a lot.
Clear.
We found 5 food,
On your command.
so we'll have them head back.
On my way.
We'll go down here, see what these
Ready
guys
for action.
found. A
We're
little
ready.
bit of food, some weapons.
On my way.
Do that. See if this
Receiving.
guy, they found a little bit of food so far. Yeah, they're bringing back a little bit of
On
food,
your
so
command.
hopefully we'll have enough food to be able to make them not so angry with us the next day. We'll see how it all works out for us. And yeah, research window not available. So I wish they, instead of having this thing where it's not available in the
Going
demo,
there.
they should put
Going
it not
there.
available in the demo and then allow us to see what's here. We should be able to move around, and that way we can kind of see what's going there. The laws. So there's the laws. There's not available in the weather.
Port spotted.
So that's not optimal.
Port spotted.
So kind of with them being inside the building, though, for the most part, the horde, I've noticed, will
Another one
kind of leave them
incoming.
alone. The problem is depending on how much stuff they have to
Port
carry out of
spotted.
this building, this may get hairy.
Port spotted. Port spotted. Port spotted.
Oh, that is really not good.
Building clear. Port spotted. Roger.
Okay, I would really appreciate you guys
Waiting orders. We're on
getting
the move.
in the truck.
We're under attack.
Well, yeah,
Ready for
because you're a
action.
bunch of idiots.
We're on the move.
All right, so hopefully,
Infected incoming.
all right, they got away. That was
On
a
my way.
mess. Oh, that's
Going there.
not good stuff right there. That is a whole lot of not what I wanted today.
Another one incoming.
So I'm gonna have you guys
Going there.
go over there and search that. Even though that's labeled as a food mart or whatever, I've never really found, like, I've noticed it doesn't seem to be a lot of food in there. I would hope that
Infected
there's
incoming.
more food, but there's not. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna speed this guy up a little
Horde
bit.
spotted.
We're gonna have you
Roger.
guys go back because you found
Horde
nothing.
spotted.
And then you'll see now also, two of this guy does have guns now. And it looks like we have two of these, but I don't know how to make somebody equip them. Like, I don't know if I can
We're
tell
ready.
these guys, hey, there's assault rifles, use those instead. I can disband and reband them together, but the problem is if I do that, then they're going to take all four guns. They'll be sent to these, and then there'll be two less
Infected
guns.
incoming. They're gone. They're gone. Horde spotted.
So, but like I said, for the most part, it's just trying to get as much guns, as much food, and if you're not putting
Horde spotted.
your work into
Reporting. On my
putting
way.
your farm together and being able to do that stuff, you have to kind of
On your command.
change your play style to make sure that you're
Going
gathering
there.
food, that you're gathering
Reporting. On my way. Horde
that
spotted.
you're doing enough to make sure that the buildings are put together enough that I want you to go there, okay, or not. With the guy, hey, what are you guys doing?
On my way. Horde spotted.
Okay,
Ready for action.
you go there,
We're on the move. Operator.
and then you go there.
Roger.
Let me slow this back down
Chief,
a little
we
bit.
just
Yep, the dogs. That's great. Good fun.
Stay
See
alert.
if we can actually get towards the end here.
Chief.
Yeah, found some seeds. That's great.
Okay,
I know
bring
that's
that
what you
in.
want me to do, but since you guys have limited me to not being able to play multiple days, or I play after the seventh day, I'm not worried about the seventh or eighth day.
We should have a
So, and like I
Okay,
said, that's
let's
really
build the
the thing is
cookhouse.
it wants you to do that stuff, but with it limiting us to 7 days, and basically the eighth day, it just said basically you're done.
Building clear.
It doesn't make a lot of sense
Waiting orders.
to try and build all that stuff
We're on the move.
because it doesn't work.
Building clear.
All right, so
On your command.
you
Going there.
found one food.
Clear.
And I assume, like, all the books and stuff, the more books you find, the
Ready
better
for
your
action.
research gets, and
Roger.
uh, the more knowledge that you can recover, you can kind of get back.
Building clear.
Go ahead
On
and
my
go
way.
down here. And then, like I said, at this point, it's literally just bouncing from place to place to try and get as much food as we can. The food we're kind of okay on. The bullets we're good. If we could find a few more guns, I'd be happy. Um, I may have to disband one of these groups and put them back together and just send them out with 2 assault rifles until they can find more guns.
Building clear. Building clear. Roger. We're ready.
You find, what are you doing?
Roger. We're on the move. Ready for action.
Okay, let's do that.
Going there.
And then the other thing you can do too is And what I've done in the past is I'll do
Reporting.
this and then I'll just do this. So I'll just have them search all 4 of those buildings,
Clear.
and then as I'm starting to run out of things for them to kind of do, because we have kind of enough food
Operator.
that we can kind of do some other, just basically random searching, see if we can find
Building clear.
anything, you know,
Clear.
kind of better,
We need more resources.
and hope that, well, you know, we find ammo, we find, you know, random firearms. Like a couple of more pistols would be glorious.
Building clear. Clear.
And then if they do try to get something, if they
Clear.
get full, they'll go back, get the truck, and they'll bring it closer to where they're at.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Have them kind of go out and do what they're trying to do.
Clear.
This one's going to be a bit of a longer one because,
Clear.
like I said, I'm going to try to see if I can actually beat
Clear.
it. I was hoping it wasn't going to be
Building
that long,
clear.
but we're already at 40
Building clear.
minutes.
Receiving.
And we need to go back home.
Clear. Going there.
It is
Receiving.
late.
Roger. Clear. Waiting orders. On your command.
So we did find a good amount of food. I don't think we found any more guns, though.
Going there.
I think I can change this guy. I guess I can't select weapon.
Port spotted.
I was thinking I could select a weapon and tell them to basically load the assault rifles into some of these headquarters, but doesn't seem like it wants me to do that.
Infected incoming. Port spotted. Roger.
So it'd be nice if you could have them kind
spotted.
of shift their weapons out or
Roger.
change their weapons to different stuff,
Roger.
so that you can kind of be like, hey, look, you know,
Infected
obviously,
incoming.
if we can only use pistols in the towers, then, you know, let's put the assault rifles on the squads.
Hostiles inbound.
Let's go ahead and do
Going
this.
there. Port spotted.
Because the problem
Ready
is
for
like these guys, I can't change this pistol out. So the only way for me to really do that would be
Port
to
spotted.
cancel or
Infected
disband one of the squads and basically put them back together.
Reporting.
And I may do that. So this is squad
clear.
one.
On your
They're
command.
a little
Ready
hurt.
for action. Ready for action.
You know
Waiting
what? We're
orders.
gonna disband squad one, and then we're gonna create
Ready
a new
for action.
squad. Oh, well, why didn't you pick up the assault
Receiving.
rifles?
Ready for action.
That doesn't seem
Reporting.
very smart.
Port spotted.
We need more resources.
Ready for action. Port spotted. We're ready.
So now we have at least the different pistols, and we've
there.
moved the assault rifles to the
Port
to
spotted.
our team there.
Ready
What
for
I'm gonna do is
action.
I'm gonna take these guys down here. I want you to go to that
Roger.
building right there.
Waiting on. Going there.
You go to that. Nope.
Ready for action.
You go to that
On
building.
my way. Hostiles inbound. Going there.
And you, I want to go over here.
Roger.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this.
Building
I'm going to
clear.
get these guys in.
Ready for
I'm gonna
action.
select these guys. I'm just gonna tell them just to do this. That
We're
you
ready.
get to go like this.
We're building clear.
And you get to go like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have them basically
Building clear.
just chew through
Clear.
all these buildings.
Clear. 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 Clear.
And with
Clear.
all three of them being very
Building
close to
clear.
each other like this, it
Clear.
makes it very
Building
easy for me to
Building
kind of
clear.
manage them
Clear.
and
Building
kind
clear.
of keep an eye on them. So in case something
Building
goes
clear.
bad,
Building clear.
like this guy is there now.
Reporting. We're on the move. Clear. Clear.
We need more resources.
On your command. Building clear. 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 Receiving. Going there. Building clear. We're ready.
You can just kind of go through here and do a couple of these back and forth.
Clear. Building clear. Clear. Clear.
So these guys will get back.
Infected incoming.
So unfortunately, that all those houses that those guys just looked at, they found
Roger.
one can of food. So like they found an ammo and a can of food. So just
Horde
depending on some of
spotted.
the stuff, like you don't find a lot of these in the raw question
Clear.
marks. You won't find a lot of or a lot of
We're ready.
items usually. But it's just kind
We're
of
on the
hit and
move.
miss. But once you're kind of
Operator.
down to the point of
Horde
where
spotted. We're ready.
you don't have any
On my
ammo
way.
places to go anymore.
Infected incoming.
Really, the only option you have is
Roger.
to kind of
Infected
fire a
incoming.
couple of shots and hope that you hit something fun.
We've got them.
So we'll just kind of roll through. So we're starting to get doggos now.
Heads up.
Shoot them down.
Horde spotted.
We need more
And then
resources.
the other thing too is, especially on day 7. So day 6 isn't that big of a deal, but day 7 you want to make sure
Another
that you're
one
close,
incoming.
because at the end of day 7 you're gonna get hammered.
Horde spotted. We're on the move.
You
We're ready. Roger.
go there.
Horde spotted. We're on the move. Ready for going there. Receiving.
So I want you to go there,
Reporting.
and then you
Roger.
can go there.
Hostiles inbound.
So now this is another
command.
thing that you have to worry about too. Is obviously once you start getting,
Spotted.
especially when you start getting closer, you'll start running into them,
Clear.
and just kind of watch
Building
them, make
clear.
sure that they don't do anything stupid like get themselves killed.
Ready for action. Building clear. Roger. We're on my way. Ready for action. We're ready. Roger. Waiting orders.
All
Building,
right,
building clear.
a little bit of searching going
Building
on.
clear. Building clear. Building clear.
See if we find anything fun.
Clear. Clear. Building clear. Building clear.
We're running out of stock.
Clear. Clear.
You guys
On your
are
command.
found and infected.
Clear. Another one incoming. We're under attack.
You
We're ready.
guys
We're on the move. Clear. Operator,
need to get back
on
to
my
your
way.
base.
Reporting. On my way. Waiting on. We're on the move. We're under attack. Ready for action. On my way.
Little bit fast and
Waiting
loose.
orders. Going there. Hostiles inbound. Roger. Roger.
All right. Nope, no more
Horde
guns yet.
spotted.
So now you'll see that the hordes come in, and the hordes are obviously going. You know, they're taking a beating now.
Horde spotted.
Kind of wait until the next day,
The infected are pillaging a building.
and basically you just need firepower. In order to beat the demo, you
We're
just
running
need
out of stock.
firepower. Defenses, all that
Infected
stuff,
clear.
like putting walls up and all that stuff, it's just you don't have enough time. Unfortunately, with the way the game is put together and the way the demo is built, it's just not the best way to function. I
We're ready.
wish it, you know,
We're on the move.
we could get a little bit further into the
Ready
game,
for action.
and it would pay to kind of do stuff. I just want to make sure, so I'm still kind of low on the guns. I'm missing a couple of guns. I don't see. I don't want to go out really far unless I have a good reason to go out. You know what? Let's go do that.
We're on the move.
Because I think sometimes you can get a
We're on
gun
the move.
from some of those.
Ready for action. Going there.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do.
Operator. Going there. Ready for action.
And even these guys, I'm going to have them get in their
Roger.
truck. Mostly because if I have them get into the truck, if they find stuff, they just
Sir,
don't
we
have to
found
bring it
some.
as far back. Yeah, destroy.
Disable it. Let's not take any risks.
All right, so there's that thing going.
Reporting.
Okay, are you going?
Operator.
Okay, you're going good. Get these guys out here.
Now we're ready to build.
Yep, not worried about the antenna.
Okay.
I'm not going to be here
Let's do
long
this.
enough.
Receiving.
All right. Get us some speed
We're
going.
going to need some.
Yep, you're fine.
Let's go there.
Clear. Building clear. Clear.
And then, like I said, the trick here is just to make
Building
sure
clear.
everybody's
Building
back
clear.
and kind of.
Building clear. Clear. Building clear. Ready for action.
Oh, we did find another pistol.
Clear.
We're running out of stock.
We're ready. On my way. Receiving. We're on the move. We're ready. Building clear. Clear. Operator, on my way. We're ready. Going there.
And you have to watch them because sometimes, especially like when the night starts,
On your command.
they'll just be like, "Oh," and they'll just
We're on the
beeline
move.
back for home. And it may actually have been faster for them to get that way, but it's a lot safer to be in a vehicle. The vehicle outruns the hordes. They're, you know, obviously now the hordes are going to start screaming.
Chief, did you hear that? There must be hundreds of them. I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Get ready to
I'm
defend
sure we'll
the
be
zone.
all right. So this is probably the better chance I have of completing this. Obviously, they've decided. I don't know if they've actually. Nope. I don't think we have one
Horde
spare
spotted.
gun somewhere. I
Another
don't
one
know if they've
incoming.
actually loaded it. I thought we had an extra pistol somewhere. Oh, I guess they
Horde
didn't actually
spotted.
load it. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We'll just speed it up a little bit. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna come in, and you want these
Horde
guys
eliminated.
because the hordes will attack your watchtowers.
Infected artillery in the
And
building.
if you lose a watchtower, you lose a watchtower. You will lose the people that are in it. Obviously, you don't want to do that. And you
Got
might
them.
lose the guns that were in it. But for the most part, you can still win the game by losing a watchtower. You can't win the game if you lose your
Horde spotted.
headquarters. So, and then this is just, it's like everything. It's like, oh, hey, we know where you live now. So we got 3 hordes of dogs coming in. We got freaking, you know, 4, freaking groups of these jerks coming in. So this is 7 guys that all charged us at one time.
Down.
So we did we lost a tower, and now they're actually into our headquarters.
They got inside.
Geez, I may actually lose again. Wow.
Eliminated. Infection clear. Horde spotted.
It's gonna be close.
We got them. Hostiles inbound.
Like it is a mess. It is hard. They come at
Infection
you
incoming.
hard at the end of the demo.
Horde spotted.
So yeah, so we lost the people that were in there. We lost the guns that were in there, and then we still have 2 more groups coming in down here. We had another group coming up there. It is still 1 o'clock in the morning. Actually, the one time I did beat the demo, of course I wasn't recording, but they did not come at me this heavy. Like they're coming at me hard. And they come at you in clusters, and when they come at you in clusters, it's hard to contend with that, just because there's so much. And then as soon as they hit the building, they just start ripping the building apart, and it's difficult to do that.
We got them. They're gone.
So, in the grand scheme of things, it is a mess. All right, let's see if we any more guys? Are y'all done?
We need more resources.
Out of pistol? What do you mean out of pistol? Oh, it's probably out of pistol because these guys wanted pistols.
They're gone.
All right, so we made it to morning. I think that horde is gonna buckle down, and then we'll get into day 8.
Boss, it's been a rough night. Something must
You'll
have
get
made
the
the infected extremely bloodthirsty. If more and more come, our chances of survival will be really low.
we'll show them.
Then we'll take down as many as we can before we fall.
All right, so and then you've reached the end of the demo version. You've survived 8 days. We've taken 5 survivors in. We killed 634 infected, and we scavenged 114 resources. So basically, it shows you basically that, and then that's the end of the demo. So even if you survive the horde at the end of day 7, you still the demo's still over. So it is possible to beat it. And with that, you guys be safe. If you like the videos, if you want to see more of this game as it comes out, I will continue to keep playing it. As soon as I get access to the full game, I'll be playing the full game. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave comments. And you know, if this is definitely some more stuff y'all want to see. And from the amount of views that the videos have been getting, obviously it's it's an anticipated game. So I appreciate it. You guys be safe, and we will talk to you soon.